Alright, what's service for you? Breeze shifted a little bit more than 90 degrees to the right from somewhat east to somewhat south. When the breeze dies like that, particularly with a flooding current, stay up on the line. Yellow boat might be a little low. Yes, they're in sequence here. I wouldn't be more than 3 boat lengths below that line ever. Alright, so why are we panicking? I can't get to the stop. Anyway, got a few boats that are in the racing mode already. Alright, that is 1 minute to go. I'm dragging my other gate here. Multitasking. Always set the gate from up above so the anchor is to windward. Then when I drop the ball, I'm much more accurate in where it's being placed. I don't have to wait for it to... here we go. Alright, maybe a little tight. It'll be interesting. Oh, crap. Alright. I knew what to do, but I didn't do it. That ball is not far enough back. We're going to have a starboard lift. I need to get this gate a little bit better. Okay. And I'm sure you'd rather be looking at those boats up there. Let me shut this off. Alright, we're about a minute and a half to go. You can see that not many boats have even got to the line yet. This is my yellow boat. There's the pin end. Okay? We like you to learn lessons. Just don't want to teach you the same lessons every single week. Okay, so yeah, it's dead. We'll probably cancel the whole event, but we didn't know that at the 5-minute sequence. We didn't know that it'd go. If you never got off the line, then you wouldn't have to jump up towards it. So we're not ready. I'm not ready to cancel this yet because in any moment a puff of wind could come in. Over here to the southwest, we have, or maybe that's straight south. Yes, straight south. We have rain. It's there in the distance. What if our weather from over there is going to affect us at all? What if we're getting a puff of wind? I'm just not ready to cancel this yet. So hang in there. All right. It wouldn't be fair to like the white boat, the Katrina. They're flying. Okay. I think that's Sarah, but I should check my sheet. Okay. John's facing. He's going towards the weather mark. So it's time to tack to port. Oh, and the rainbow's here. Okay. 71. Could you catch that rainbow? It goes up like this. Yeah, I can't quite see the starboard side of it. Port rainbow side looks all right. Okay. Well, the wind is most likely going to come back to where I had set the course in the first place. But we're not calling this back. We won't have time to do another race. So we're going to see how this goes. 57, 65. These are 2 boats that need to tack. Okay, when you get on this port tack, okay, don't crank your main sheet too tight. Okay, because that's going to drive down your leach. Okay, so don't do that. Instead, just bring your traveler car more to windward so that the boom does stay more centerline. Okay, I've noticed a lot of differences in sail shapes. We've got some boats that have like a wrinkly boom or foot of the sail, and that's not good because your lower leach is kind of getting cockeyed or bent in, folding into windward. You do the same thing on the upper leach with if you crank your boom bang too tight in light air. But anyway, so 659 there, they look like they've got a wrinkly boom. Okay, I'd want to pull my lower leach out a little bit more. Okay, I think now, granted, you're still going to have, we're not saying crank it on tight and double it over, so you're still going to have plenty of belly or draft. We just get rid of the wrinkles. Now on the Cunningham, that's different. Little speed wrinkles, okay, they're fine. Maybe the extreme, maybe where 60 is there, maybe 54's got a little bit too much of it. 57, maybe a smidgen too much. But if it's working for you, and you've got this full sail, we won't worry about how ugly it looks. Okay. Right now, I think the current is sweeping these guys here, the top 3 boats that tack to port soon. The current sweep them down. It should do that to everybody on either tack. So they're still looking dynamite. They just should look over their shoulder, make sure there's nothing coming out of that Jeffries Cove at the beginning of our rainbow there. Okay. So they're going to check in with boat 60, particularly 60, and see how are things going on the left side of the course. Well, in this case, there isn't a whole lot of side. Everybody's middle or right. But if I'm the top 3 boats there, I'm debating when to come back, because I probably thinking it's a 3-tack beat. If you think it's a 1-tack beat, you got to nail the lay line in really variable conditions. So the red boat out there, 64, I think it is, I would not keep going and try to figure out the lay line. I'd probably be tacking in the next 8 seconds. I'm tacking 8 seconds, get back to the buoy. The breeze could lift me right up to it, or not, but I don't want to be playing from that far the outskirts. I don't want to try to judge a lay line from that far away. Okay, this is sailing. Okay, we're all on port tack, we're all drag racing. Okay, but it's sailing. Robert, you just squeeze into the wind too much. Okay, maybe a smidgen too much sag on your sails. Okay, and you're definitely squeezing it. Okay, yeah, look at the bottom of the jib. It's just that's beyond scalloped. Okay, 65 looks good, right? That's got a good shape. You know, that's Jim. Maybe his outhaul could be a smidgen tighter, so there's no wrinkly there. We're not talking about getting a crease like 67 here. Looks like they got a crease parallel to the boom, so that would be too tight. Okay, yeah, that's, and then 62 there. You can see that they've got no wrinkles, but they do not have a crease. So in 3 boats, Ruby eased out maybe a smidgen too much. Snow a smidgen too much in. Martha maybe about right. Okay, let's take a look at that. But see here, he got his boom is past center lines to windward. Now look at the top of the, that's acting like a big fat air brake. Okay, watch him slide down into 67. Okay, because he simply didn't put his boom center line. Okay, I can see it, I can watch it. Watch him slide in there. Okay. Now, if I talk loudly, then he'd know that his boom is up to windward too much. Probably should be center line. But I'm not allowed to talk loudly because that'd be coaching people. Okay? And that's why he had a big air brake off, and that's why he stopped, and that's why 67's going to go by him. Okay? But he's going fast again, like last race. Okay. All right, I was over here, didn't see these 3 boats tacking. I bet it was synchronized sailing. 1 boat flipped the starboard, the other 2 followed. Okay, red boat did the right. Don't pinch now. Oh, come on, 64, don't squeeze now. Do not worry about 60. If you're gonna head up and go into the wind, I guarantee you the wind will push you backwards. You ain't getting to the windward mark that way. So 64, I don't know, maybe just so busy looking at 60. But that boat is squeezed up into the breeze. Look at it. Then you get hit by a wave and you've got no momentum. The wave absolutely stops you. Okay? All right. So here we go. Well, at least you're starboard and 60 got to do something, right? So 60. I was so busy talking about the red boat, I didn't talk about the blue. What are you doing, 60? I can't believe you're making that. So now you're going to be pinned. You have to tack once now. You're going to tack once later, although when red boat allows you to. And you're going to tack a 3rd time to get around the buoy. Okay, boy, is that a mitt? Boy, I can't, hey, let's say it is. Whoever it is, doesn't matter. Okay, dock. So busy talking about the red boat's pinching, I got to mention that the blue boat needed to dock. They would have come, no tacking, right? You just dock. 64's got to tack, and you're absolutely going to crush them. Okay. When there's no breeze, make do with what you have left. If there's anything. There's something, I know, because they were at the start, and now they're up at the weather mark, so something's happening. And, of course, going downwind, the current will help us out a bit. Okay, I'd love to see the offset to windward of the, weather mark, and I'm teasing. But not bad. Okay, 61 tack. 61 tack, 69 tack. Go for it. I know there's current, but now's the time. Okay. Roll that way. Everybody's way to the other side. Everybody's way to the other side. Watch that main flop. There you go. Nice. I like it. The big question is, can he fly the kite? If he can, he'll be flying that kite, okay, with heated up angles. There goes Darren. Okay. Great. Boy, John, he was so close, and the breeze just died over here a little bit, and it's not much, but he's just getting inside line on port tack. So I feel for you, John, although it does look like you've dropped your main out, but you didn't bring your traveler to windward, so that is just going to stop the boat, right? You can see here, that's, now, these boats here would rather have the boom center line, okay? We don't have to pull down on the main sheet, or which is pulling down the leech, as I said earlier. Oh, great. Look at the puff. Sorry, buddy. Sorry over there. The last person to get breeze will be 58. Here it comes. Kind of from the original direction of earlier today. Okay, which means it's going to be a hard tack to make here. This is where you're better off going straight a little bit longer. Keep your tiller straight right here. Get going a little bit longer. Tiller straight. 57 tiller straight. Okay, now that you're moving, I think you can pull off a tack. Okay, if you push your tiller over and the boat does not turn, it is telling you your boat's not moving. Okay? Wow. Jim, I would tack right now. Okay? Okay, I would attack now because be closer to, yeah, I guess it's okay. What I was worried about is 67 tacking on 65, all right? So he can't do that. 67 can't tack too close. And unless he's got to stop attacker in 58. So that's why I thought, you know, Jim did an early attack. He might be able to get to be an inside boat early enough that he wasn't following anybody. Not that he followed anybody there, but it was close. Okay, great. Look at those beautiful new spinnakers. Crispy, crispy. Okay. Okay, you are parked on that, and the camera showing a parked boat on a white buoy. Okay, so anyway, sorry, you tried to shoot into the current, didn't help you out. Okay. 59's not moving, so they are going to foul 52, I think. That's a tough one for Kevin there. And no one said that. Was that Mary in the back there? She's not screaming for anybody's head. That was very difficult because the breeze had died so much. Okay, these guys are doing their circle. And yes, the boats are coming up. Okay. Well, the rest of the course will not be square, but that doesn't mean it's not a race. All right, learn to beam reach better than other people. Okay. So I wonder what the gate will round. Okay. I'm teasing you should round the windward gate, right? Because it's more upwind to get there and easy time getting back. Unless there's something else going on in the beat. Unless you felt like you get out, if you go the other gate, you get out of current. But no, getting out of current's to the East Boston side anyway. So let's see. Why would I go to the left gate? Well, because 4 boats in front of me all going to the right gate at the same time. That'd be a reason. Well, I scooted out here on a port jibe and I angled out, and then I came back on a starboard jibe, and the left gate was closer. Okay, so that might happen here, but no, I think, and of course if the left gate was just miles, boat lengths ahead of the other one, more to windward. I don't think I did that, so we'll see. So let's see if the entire fleet rounds the right buoy, tacks, and scoots in to a reaching finish. But that's life. It's too late in the day to be moving buoys around anymore, canceling races and restarting. So, sorry, you get what you get today. Right, woo, pop a wind. Sky's getting darker. Hey, we might get you in before some of that. Oh, by the way, there's the right side of the rainbow now. I can't find the left, but there's the right side above the building. That looks pretty. Anyway, who knows? Maybe if it's a day of the week, we're bound to get rain. That's the way it's been for a month and a half. Okay. Oh, good. They remember to go in between the balls and around it. Great. Okay. There must have been a good dousing. I barely saw it happen. Light air. You're going to trust your crew to douse it late? Oh, go for it. All right, so hold on. Don't drop that kite yet. Particularly with the red and the blue here, right? They were still fighting for buoy room. I don't know if blue got it or not. I'm assuming they did. I don't hear any yelling. Okay. And oh, blue is outside. I definitely did not see that from my angle. Okay. Does blue say the hell with it and go to the other mark? No, you could have kept the kite up longer if you're going to go, oh, okay, he's going right. All right. Hey, 61, how come you haven't tacked yet? This was happened on Tuesday. The leader rounded on a header and didn't tack. They were at a 7 boat length lead. They never tacked for 8 boat lengths. Charlie Quigley, he tacks right away. He wins the race over that other guy. So anyway, 64, I know you want to cover 60, but I would totally be tacking right now. Okay, split from the leader. Okay, you put 60 and up in your back pocket that if you believe there's more happening on the left, you still have a chance to tack back towards that. Okay, now that did not happen as we were talking, so that means the second place boat you just basically covered now. Okay, I really thought they had a chance, like it happened on Tuesday, to scoot to Leeward in the head and get them at the finish there. All right. If you can round the buoy, tack, and fetch the finish, why on earth would you be on starboard tack right now? Okay? If 57 tacks right away, I would tack immediately and see if we have a chance on the red boat here. What's that, Ruby? Okay. All right. It's just not a square leg. Okay? It's pretty much a port tack to the finish. Remember, you don't have to finish at the green ball. You can finish at the other end. I'd be pretty surprised if 57 couldn't tack and fetch the committee boat. You can see it way down there. Okay. 60 looks like they're going to finish in the middle of the line. I can be wrong, you know. But I'm using these boats as a a telltale, okay, wind indicator. So I'm seeing their angle and I say, yeah, 60's fetching the finish. Red boat is going off to east whatever. Okay. Anyway, yeah. And so nothing gained by going that far over. But, you may take a, argument with that. Brad, there was less current over there. Brad, I saw dark water over there. Yeah, but you're reaching into the pin of the finish. So plenty of distance sail there. Okay. All right, 69 tacked off immediately. Oh, I'm sorry, they rounded the other gate. This is the first boat to round the opposite gate. They were, I think, just slightly behind 57 here. All right, let's see. It's going to take one little righty or breeze just going square to help them out. But I'm intrigued. Is 69 and stick at 57? No, I don't think so. But they haven't lost anything. They went to the other gate. There's less traffic. They haven't lost anything. Unless they lose 58. Okay, that was it. Look at this crap. I'm going through sewage. Floats. All right. So, still a race, not exactly square. Anyway, 69, they're moving pretty good over there. I'd still give it to 57. These guys are starting to sail 58. You're starting to sail, John, you're starting to sail out of the breeze, and you just tack. Good place to tack, and not only out of the breeze, it's towards the east. So this is weird. When I see the water moving like that, I don't know if you can see it on camera here. I'm thinking, it's a blitz! I think that's fish. I usually am pretty good at reading the water. I don't know what the heck that is. I think it's fish. Alright. The little fish are coming to the surface. Probably the big fish are nipping at them. The fish, I would think. I see a flap of a fin. I might start seeing the seagulls show up. Or maybe I'm just, no, I just saw something pop in the water. Look at that. That whole thing right along looks like a karma rip, but it's not a karma rip. So 69 knocks off 57. All right. So that left gate wasn't so bad after all, and my second beat wasn't really that bad. Let's see, I think John will still get the 62 guys over there, the yellow banana. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a good tack. 62 with a good tack there. I don't know, the 62 Tom Doak, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't. It's right there in my bag. At some point, I'll be able to tell people from a half a mile away. Oh, look at that. Okay, bring it up, John. Bring it up. Don't make it close. All right, we have a close one between the yellow boat and 54. Really tight. The yellow boat's slightly closer. I'm going to give it to them. You know, the boat's starting to tip too much there. Was that in the sun? I think that's my... No, that's not my Canon. That's not. Anyway, nice job shooting. And I think the middle boat beat 54. So I think went 62, and I think that's 57, and then 53. My guess from not right on the line. So, yeah, Lars did a good job shooting right there in the middle of the line, and helped them get, who was 54 here? Okay. My Canon was the other end, okay. Great. I don't want to put down the camera because that means I'm going to have to pick up buoys, but so be it. All right, hope you enjoyed our first Thursday night of the year. Plenty more coming.